So what I first thing do is I go right back behind the head here, right up behind that gill plate. Go down, flip to the other side, cut all the way down. And then what I like to do is I like to get the belly right out of there right away so it's not all over the place. So I go and I cut right up along the bottom, underneath the fins, and I go all the way back to this very back dorsal here. And then come up underneath, remove that, it's out of your way. Then want to flip it to the other side, and you want to get right up under these ribs here and slab them. But when I go to slab them, I don't go all the way to the end. I leave a little bit on the fish so that I can come through and skin it right off the main body. So right to here, flip it over, and then I start down and then start my skinning. You want to have your knife as flat as possible to get right in between that skin and the meat. You just work it back and forth. And when you're doing this, you're not moving your knife, you're just moving the fish. Because when you move your knife, then you want to start basically going into the skin and it'll wreck it. So now we want to get rid of the ribs and the Y bones. So what I do is I come right up at the top of them here, and I just work my way right back behind. Do a couple passes, and you want to get right up as close as you can up underneath those ribs there. So that's all ribs right there. So that's all no good. So we'll put that to the side. Then I flip it around, and then now I want to get my backstrap piece here and to remove these Y bones. So you can see there's a lateral line going all the way across, and if you run your finger you can feel it all the way through. So I like to start right at the tail end here and just run a pass right at the very top of those bones, and you'll feel it because you can kind of hear the knife ticking going across those bones, and you don't want to push all the way through, but just enough where you're just above them. Then you want to angle your knife and go up towards the top of the fish. And just keep working that, and you can get that whole backstrap piece off. Right to there. And so all this is good. That's all nice, one clean backstrap piece. So you want to keep that. Now we want to go through and we want to remove these Y bones. You can see them all through here on an angle. So now there's another line that you can follow right here. So we're going to do a cut right along there, and we're going to go right up underneath those Y bones. So with this, then you want to angle your knife so you get right up underneath them. Then from here, you should be able to see your knife kind of right underneath them. You just keep working that until you get right off. So this whole thing here, that's all bones, all right in that Y bones there. So that there you chuck. That's bear food. And yeah, there is actually a little bone right in the back tail piece here. I know a lot of people forget about. If you do a cut right on the inside here, and this is from that back dorsal fin. You cut it out, and it's just a little tiny lateral line bone. You can usually weed it out right in here. So now there's a couple little bones in there. They're hard to see, but they're in there. And yeah, that's your northern pike.